Hi, this is Helen for Tabby. I want to talk about some of the so-called negative cards. I see that this idea of negative cards and rigid meanings for certain cards can actually generate fear towards tarot cards. So I think it's an important thing to address. Now, if you have only a rigid definition for a card, certain cards are negative and they're always negative, then this can really limit your interpretations. And I don't mean this in a way that every card can mean what you want it to mean, or to have only positive readings, but instead to look at each card like a coin. A coin has two sides and it has the band in the middle. So there are different ways of looking at the subject matter that can help make your readings more applicable for the different spreads, the different questions, and the different queries. So we'll start off with the dreaded Tower. Now, I actually really like this card. I actually tend to favour a lot of the so-called negative cards. The Tower is one of the most feared cards in the deck, and people think that it's only destruction, that everything has been going along absolutely fine, and then lightning strikes and it's all falling apart and it's all totally unfair. But what the Tower can do is expose unstable foundations, shaky structures. And if we think about the sequence in the Major Arcana, before the Tower we have the Devil card, which is about kind of enslavement of the mind. And the mind is like a prison. And after the Tower we have the Star, which is about renewal and new hope and trusting in the universe. So for all we know, this structure could be a prison and we're being set free. But we might not know this until after we have fallen out of the Tower. You know, sometimes the things that don't work out end up being the best thing for us. Or we might look back on a situation and say, I'm so glad I never got what I thought I wanted. So that's an important thing to think about when you get the Tower. Not to catastrophize and to try to see like what could be a positive aspect of this, or what could be a positive outcome of the change, the surprising event that it's heralding. It can also talk about flashes of insight as well. This can be, because the Major Arcana can be to do with psychology. So this can be about a revelation that you have that sets you free. It's not always about external events and something bad happening.